The day started with excitement as Demi prepared for one of the most anticipated milestones in her life, entering high school. With summer vacation coming to a close, it was time for the traditional back-to-school shopping trip. Armed with a $100 budget, Demi and her siblings headed to Target, though they were already debating in the car if that amount would be enough to cover all the essentials. The moment they walked into the store, Demi's eyes lit up at the aisles of colorful notebooks, stylish backpacks, and neatly arranged pens and markers. She carefully browsed through each section, holding up items to her siblings and asking for their opinions. They teased her playfully when she spent extra time debating between two shades of pink for her backpack, but they could tell she wanted everything to be perfect for her big first day. As their cart began to fill with folders, highlighters, a calculator, and a few decorative touches for her locker, the group made their way to the makeup section. Demi wanted to pick out a few basics to boost her confidence for the school year. That's when the mood shifted. While she was testing a lip gloss shade on her hand, an employee approached and spoke in a curt, dismissive tone. The interaction left Demi stunned. It wasn't just a short reply. It was delivered in a way that made her feel unwelcome and embarrassed. Her siblings immediately noticed her change in expression. What was supposed to be a fun shopping trip had suddenly turned sour. They tried to shake it off and continue browsing, but the uncomfortable feeling lingered. After a quick discussion, they decided it was best to cut the trip short. They returned a few items they had just picked out and left the store, walking back to the car in silence. Once inside, her siblings reassured Demi that it wasn't her fault, and that some people simply don't know how to treat others with kindness. They reminded her that this one encounter didn't have to ruin her excitement for high school. By the time they were pulling out of the parking lot, plans were already forming. Walmart or an online store could easily provide everything she needed without the stress. They even talked about making the next trip more fun, maybe adding a stop for ice cream or bubble tea afterward. Although the Target experience had been disappointing, the day wasn't over. If anything, it became a reminder that a bad moment doesn't have to define the whole day, and that Demi's siblings would always be there to make sure her high school journey started on a positive note.